difficult really to play across the line also. It's quick through the air. Oh, that's taken. That's a wonderful catch. Mohammad Faik there making no mistake, because he would have been blinded for a second because he's shaping to play the flick through the leg side.
Gleeson's trying to get it full. He's trying to swing it away for the right-hander. Ill-judged shot, really, but that is an excellent catch. Some of the catching not been, well, from the top draw. That is an excellent start. Gleeson back in the side today, remember. And that is the perfect start for him and his team. Yasir Khan, well, he played nicely in the first game but missed out on the last couple. 4 for 1.
There's a sweep shot. The fielder had just been asked to come into the ring, and that's probably gone all the way. No, one bounce over the rope. Down the track, that's a slash. One bounce over the rope. That's more like it.
That is more like it. More invention. Now Gleeson's walking back right now thinking, oh, okay, so what length do I need to bowl the next one? But I think the game as it moves on and evolves.
Bowl him! What a delivery. An absolute piece. I think he wasn't ready for this in-swinging slant.
In the PSL, he averages around 64, strike rate of 153, has found it very difficult to get going tonight. Full delivery, angling in, middle stump, yorked him with an absolute beauty. Well bowled. The skipper has to depart for 2.
Into the leg side and away from the fielder on those practice turfs and into the boundary. Kamran Ghulam picks up another. The charge and gets enough. The chase is on, but in vain. Needs to close the over out tight here, Salman. Catches the call, once again flies through that slip cordon. The over's gone for 15, a good end to the power play for the Rawalpindis. Goes fancy, very effective. Daryl Mitchell just trying to break things open here.
Plays this well, gets inside the line of the ball. So still on impact there, and he just helps it on its way over short fine leg for another boundary to the total. Perfectly played from Daryl Mitchell.
That is brilliant. Execution brilliant once again. The innovation, full marks for it as well. 10 of the over, 7 done, 45 for 2.
Ready to go. Use his feet this time, balls up. First maximum of the day. Brilliant shot there from Ghulam.
Just a tad pitched up, but Kamran Ghulam not afraid to dance down the track. A deserving student will get a scholarship from KFC. Really good this from Kamran Ghulam as well, because Shadab might have just seen him and he threw it a bit wider. Kamran Ghulam gets the better of that. Become a crorepati at the end of the tournament. Should pick up a couple.
Those wrists. That's a good shot. It's just fallen short. Would have been a maximum there, but Kamran Ghulam handled it well.
And the problem was it was just on his hip. Angled down the leg side, and he just helped it on its way.
It's gone high in the air. There's an opportunity now, 2 under it, and that is a good catch. Mark Chapman takes that catch, well judged. The keeper was also coming in the horizon, but he's done well to keep his eyes on the ball.
Place was really fine, almost like a backstop. Slower delivery into the pitch. It was a smart wicket and a smart catch. Mark Chapman flying in from the boundary. That is well executed by Islamabad United. They've got the danger man out. Daryl Mitchell, he departs for 19 at 66 for 3.
That is hit well. You could just tell with the sound of ball and bat down on one knee, and he's launched that. 11 gone, 77 for 3, and also 50 for Kamran Ghulam. 3rd in the HBL PSL, and still going on.
Got him. Looked like a slower delivery, yeah, 127 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, this just changes everything. A slow one from Fahim Ashraf, and he had made up his mind he's going to go after it. And the minute you feel you build up something for their team, they lose another one. Windies, after a 50 to Kamran Ghulam's name, 78 for 4.
Cup of tea. Catches the call. He's got a backtrack. He's just over his head. Mark Chapman took a few steps forward, then tracked back.
Charged it a little bit. This is a great strike. Chapman there, jumping in vain, always going over. Much needed 6 for the Rawalpindis there.
Great bowling. Deceptive and in line with the body.
Take a look at this one here. It's inside edge, taking that one on the shoulder. Slight pace off delivery. Gleeson's on fire today, isn't he? Really impressive from the big Englishman today.
Quick again, just feel touchdown leg side. You called it, but this might be wrapped right in front. Alex Wolf agrees. Imad has his first for the night. If there's no bat, this is plumb in front.
Okay, gap on the left-hand side. Ball goes through, flat line, yeah, thank you. There is no bat involved. Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impact is in line and wickets hitting.
3 reds and of course Sam Billings. Alex Wolf will continue. The decision was reviewed. It was as plumb as they get. A good tag team this. Mark Chapman will throw the ball back in. We'll come back for 2. Hello. That will be the first one. First one in 19 deliveries.
Now then, has he got enough of that? Looks like he has, yep. And the foot is down now, and it's going to need to stay down. Very talented young lad. That was a lightning fast Jazz 5G Super 6, and boy do they need it. Goes again, should be taken. Yeah, it's taken. It was in the air long enough. And Ramiz, you're right, he is a big talent, but it hasn't quite gone his way there. That's a decent innings, though.
He's got talent. 23 of 16 he got. Samir Minhas with a good, decent catch. Came in, pouched it quite comfortably, easily. Eyes on the ball, and Irshad picks up his second. (23 of 16, 117 for 6.
And that is what he's so good at. He's so good controlling that full delivery, that Yorker delivery. Final ball then for him. Now then, it sounded good. It sounded very good. It is very good. And almost all the way out of the ground. That is some finish, and that is also some spell. 2 for 21 from 4. And that was the cross seam, and it just held the length. And that was all he needed just to swing through it. Goes wide, doesn't get it. Goes up a long way, should be taken in the deep, and is. What an excellent delivery. Just see our skipper's saying, yeah, that was the plan. Just take the pace off, bowl it wide, and he couldn't get the connection he wanted. Fahim picks up his second.
What the batsman is trying to do is read this perfectly. Slower ball, wider. Had to drag it from off to leg, didn't get any meat of the bat. Went up in the air and green, taking a good catch. Walked in and took it quite comfortably. Rishad, known for a bit of 6 hitting, is left early in the piece for only 3. 135 for 7.
Final over then. Again, that sounded excellent, and it is excellent, and it will be the perfect start to the final over.
A difficult ball to hit for a 6. He's round armish, doesn't get a lot of bounce. Slow ball, put away quite nicely in the end. Hit the two end of the bat. It didn't really connect in the middle, but still went for 6. Has to be a big shot.
Oh, just enough elevation and just enough placement. Slow ball this time, heave leg side. Importantly, found the gap and finds the boundary. He goes for it, he doesn't get it. Forrester gets plenty of it and pumps it out of the ground. What a finish from Dion Forrester, who's playing his first game in this brilliant competition. 44 from 19. Now he's just given his side a bit of hope, nothing more, because they look like they're under par, but they've got something to work with, Ramiz.
Conway struggled a little bit for form in this early stage of this HBL PSL. Here we go, first ball.
Well, again, a little bit of shape that we started to see. Obviously, the conditions, the humidity is enabling that.
Hello everyone in the comm box. Yep. Another couple looked very good in that innings. The last time around he was out there for Islamabad, and just like that gets another boundary going to his name and for the team.
Maybe a no ball free hit 6, you know, and then...
And it's shot. He'll clear the inner circle, a couple of bounces, and we'll have to have a look at that again, but Mitchell's done well to reach.
That's why it didn't go all the way. Yeah, it will be actually. Even though a mishit and the amount of rain that we have seen fall down here in Lahore, it still gets to the boundary.
Pulls it away. Whack, what a shot. The seasoned bowler coming round the wicket, and he stands tall and puts it away for a maximum.
Round the wicket from Amir, pops it in short. He is very still with that head, as you say, Lisa Staleka.
Edge and goes flying over that keeper. Jalatran's first ball, width provided, and he has a swing at it. That's the boundary, another one. And again, he's providing what Samir is loving, just outside the off stump, enough for him to put it away, square of the wicket there. There'll be more runs here. An expensive over this time, straight pass, mid-off.
Conway looking for runs and fluency. Now then, there's a little bit of bat in that, not sure. No, there's not. It's going to be leg byes, but either way, scoreboard continues to tick on. Not the middle of the bat, I don't think, but plenty of it, and it will go all the way. Taken, sir. Very good, sir.
Goes back deep into his crease. And it's a sting strike.
Lovely work, excellent work. Good work with the feet before he hits the ball. Opening up that offside. Very impressive batting here. In the air, has he got enough? No, he hasn't. Can't find the middle of the bat, can't find the boundary, and Mohamed Amir back into the attack. And did they need that? Absolutely.
Just inside the boundary rope. And Devon Conway, 6 of 11, was struggling. Not quite out of the middle. And a good catch this by Kamran Ghulan. Much needed breakthrough, much needed strike, and it comes from the experienced Mohammad Amir. Innings comes to an end from Devon Conway, 6 of 11, Islamabad United 58 for 1. Just in between overs, picked up on stump, Mike. A lot of experience at Sam Billings.
Catch it.
Nicely played, and back-to-back 50s for a young player with immense potential. Announcing himself on the professional game. What a start for his team. A little bit of width. Gets away with it. Good work in the deep, but the running between these two youngsters has been very good. And down the ground, and that will go nicely to the boundary. Nothing the fielder could do on that occasion. Looked like a slow ball and punished.
He's been the most threatening, whereas Samir Minhas, wonderful striking.
Fine budding all-rounder. This time it deserved a 6. As it gone all the way, it just about makes it. But his bowl on the shorter side, a wide down the leg side, and this time all it needed was a one-handed slog, pull, whatever you want to say.
When I started horse riding, I was born and brought up in the UAE, तो वहीं से मैंने start की अपनी journey.
Didn't quite time this at all. Bowled into the pitch, tried to go straight down the ground, and this time Daryl Mitchell has picked it up nicely for a smart wicket.
Had all the bases covered. He has aced it with another lightning fast innings of 70 of just 36, 92 for the loss of 2.
ये बताएं कि skills किस किस्म की challenge होती हैं? When you talk about this sport, तो I'm sure different levels पे different aspects हैं which are challenge. तो आपको क्या चीज़ इसके बारे में सबसे ज़्यादा challenging लगी?
Again short, but found the gap perfectly. Rode with the bounce, rode with the pace, and a boundary as well. 3 overs.
Catch it!
Shouts of catch it, and he'll just beat him as well.
Gone out. 5 miscuing that one. Rishad picks up a wicket. So Rawalpindi is doing their best to make it tough. They're trying to hit the ball from off to leg. Found the fielder at mid-on, so long on, was asked to come into the ring and straight away benefits.
Slip in place for Mark Chapman. First ball. Thank you very much. 1 bounce 4. He is Pakistan's kryptonite. Sounded so much sweeter, and it is. Sam Billings thought he was a chance, but it just kept sailing.
4 followed by this great straight 6. 1, 2, 3 and bang. Lovely swing of the bat, great follow through. So 2 balls and 10 on the board for Mark Chapman.
Yep, his record in Pakistan, 508 runs. Goes straight in the arc again. 1 bounce 4. What a way to come in and start your innings. 2 4s and a 6. It's 127 for 3.
We reckon firmly in the favor of the red team. It's into the gap and should be a boundary. It is. Crunched. Mark Chapman has absolutely belted that away for 4. Up and over. Big vacant acreage on the leg side, and Mark Chapman picks up another boundary.
Easy peasy for Islamabad United. They've aced this run chase. That's a monster. Really is a big 6.
Left arm around the wicket in this slot, and that's just a pure swing all the way 91 metres.
Rawalpindis need to pick up the game actually. That's smashed into the gap for 4. Scores are level. In fact, that is it. They win this by 7 wickets. A tremendous run chase for Islamabad United. They looked so solid with the ball. That set up the show for them. And a victory, an easy victory over Rawalpindis.